Welcome back, guys. Today we are back with another interesting problem. Today's problem is an easy problem of array list. So this is of the topic array list. Okay. Whenever you are solving problems, make sure you guys name your topics like this so that it will help you to come back in future and analyze this particular solution. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you guys go like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you check out all my playlists. I have uploaded playlist of different topics like this. Okay. So it is saying that given an unsorted array ARR, which can contain both positive and negative elements. Okay. Our task is to create an array of alternative positive, मतलब first positive, then negative, positive, negative, like this. Okay. Without changing the relative order of the position, positive and the negative numbers. So if I'm checking 9 is there over here, 9 will be here, and if I'm checking 2 will be there, then 2 will be swapped over here and 4 comes over here. Okay. So this is how the entire thing is going to work. Array should start with a positive number and 0 should be considered a positive element. So 0 is considered as positive element. Okay. So how we are going to solve this particular problem statement, we are going to see. Okay. So we'll be describing a Java solution, and people in C++ can also watch and understand this. Okay. So first task is that we'll be creating one array list. We'll be creating array list of positive values. We'll be creating array list of negative values. Okay. So this is our first task. Our second task will be to add all the positive and negative values. Add all positive and negative values. So we'll be adding all the positive and negative values. Okay, negative values. Okay. What is our third task? Our third task, we have to separate positive and negative values. Okay. So how we are going to do this? Separating the positive and negative values. We are going to put them in their relative order. Okay. So this is kind of the steps and algorithm. And lastly, add remaining elements. Okay. So let us just go and solve the coding part of this particular problem to make this more easy and understand. Okay. So we have this our function. Okay. So I can just write it over here. Array list of type integer, say pos equals to new array list of type integer. So this is for positive. Similarly, I will have for negative. So I'm going to term this as negative. Okay. So now I have both positive and negative values. Now I'm going to add my values. So I can write in num in array list. Okay. If my number, okay, is greater than equals to 0, that means 0 is taken as a positive value. So I can write positive dot add greater than equals to means 0 is also taken as a positive value. Positive dot add num. Okay. In the else part, I can write negative dot add num. So I have stored the positive and the negative values carefully. Okay. Next, we have to clear the original array and rebuild it with our desired order. So we can write arr dot clear. I can write clear original array and rebuild it with our own order. Okay, rebuild with our own order. So what I'll be doing, I'll be tracking 0 and 1. I'll be tracking the negative and positive values. J equals to 0. I can write while I is lesser than positive dot size and j is lesser than negative dot size. Okay. So I've taken both positive and negative values. The loop will run till that part. Okay. So I'm going to just add error dot add. Okay. And I'll get the positive value, positive dot get at the particular index. I'll add the value plus plus, and similarly for j I'll do j and negative values. Okay, so now I have added both positive and negative value. Now my task is to add remaining values. to add remaining values. So how I'm going to do the remaining values? I'm just going to write the same for loop which I've written over here, I less than cost dot size, okay, and array dot cost my plus plus, okay. Similarly, I'll be doing it for the negative values. So I will be just writing over here j array dot cost of j plus plus and compile this. I'll be just writing over here, since this is negative value tracker, so I'll be putting negative. Okay, I'm definitely missing on something, so this will be negative. So I've successfully completed the problem statement. Make sure you guys like, share and subscribe to the channel. And this was an easier problem statement. As you can see, I'm adding the values of the positive and negative, the remaining values. And then we are rebuilding it with our own values. Okay. So yeah, this was today's problem statement. And I'm looking forward to solve more problems. Thank you.